48.
And that is 6 reds, 6 blacks.
49.
And the way these reds are situated, this is an excellent chance.
56.
Couldn't really be better placed
57.
for a 147.
Well, his highest tournament break is a 144 in the 24 World Championship. Can he supersede that? It's asking a lot, but it'll be on his mind here.
64.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see him take any other colour apart from black here.
65. $72. 73.
Well, we know the frame score is now 5-0. It's all about whether he could go on and
80.
make his first ever 147 in competitive play. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, could have just done with a little bit more angle on this red. No, but he's played it very
81.
well. Excellent shot.
Tell you what, to get that red in the pocket at that pace with these tight pockets was a bit special there. And I thought he was going to play for the one snares to pop and rock the black in more easily, and then he could have got rid of that. But it was a great effort. But the main thing is he's won the frame, and he's now 1 away from victory. He leads Michael Holt 5 frames to 0.
To wrap up this match.
Yize 2.
Wow, this is not straightforward. It's so easy to go past the yellow and then miss it coming back off the cushion because it's away from that cushion. And odds on that that's going to happen.
Yize
Now, if the yellow's near the cushion, not 7 surely,
4.
just the 4. But the yellow, if it's near the cushion, he wouldn't miss getting out with the snooker, but just because there's enough room to go around the back of it. It's amazing the number of times that that happens. Is that now the end?
Needs the white to slow up.
He's not making it easy for himself to get over the winning line. It's cost Michael 16 penalty points on the yellow there. But he'll be delighted to see him overrun his positional shot there. He's still in this. Not over just yet.
Yeah, and you said, Dennis, that Paul wouldn't be getting overly worried. He's still 5-2 in front, but if he was to lose this frame, and the chances that he's had, the pressure would be certainly be on him
Yize,
then.
2.
He's played a cracker here, though. Oh, it's just pulled up, has it? Thought he was going to be in behind the black there.
Got to try, main thing here, get that green ball safe. And he has done that. Didn't want the cannon on the brown, but main objective, get the green safe. Same problem for Michael here. Got to make sure he gets that green safe. Now there's one more mistake. Could well be his last.
Always nice to get a good cue ball, but the main object when you're in this sort of situation is to keep the object ball safe. That's the main priority. And he hasn't done that. That's a poor shot from Yize there. That is a shocker. You're asking for trouble playing the shot like that. There was no pressure on that at all. It was a straightforward safety. I think he's starting to feel a little bit of the heat, even though he's 5-2 in front at the moment.
Three.
Good pot, nicely on the brown. So just
7.
blue and pink. Michael Holt will get this back to 5 frames to 3.
What an amazing turnaround. We've had some very quick, fluent frames. And then all of a
18
sudden,
in the
we've
frame.
got a frame
Michael Holt.
that lasted almost 44 minutes. Michael Holt is leaving the arena. He must be delighted. He leaves that young player with something to think about. He now leads 5-3.
Pink spot is tied up, so go on highest spot available, which is the brown.
47.
45 points in front, 67 still on the table. He's perfect on the blue, so be very disappointed now if he doesn't win this frame.
Quick glance up at the scoreboard.
53.
He'll see that if he can knock in one more red, And the colour, he'll be back just one frame behind. Who would have thought?
54.
He's come up a bit short, but just means he can't get nicely on his next red, but the blue leaves his opponent requiring snookers. 57 ahead. Just 51 remaining at the moment. 2 snookers, so this to make Yize stay in his seat. Never ceases to amaze me, this game. It was done and dusted. It looked like 6-0, but every credit to Michael Holt. Doesn't matter about missing the black.
Michael Holt.
So
okay.
all of a sudden, from 5-0 behind, Michael Holt is just one frame behind. It's 5-4 to Yize.
Some kind of cannon here to continue this break.
He's got plenty of cue power, hasn't he? And he's got an angle on the blue, but he'd have to be very precise. He's looking to see if there's a red available. It doesn't look to be, so he's going to need some sort of cannon if there's not one available. But he's got the cue power to do that. But he's going to have to play with a lot of topspin and follow through. Now, how's your luck? Wasn't easy to develop from that angle.
28.
This is a tough one. If you can get it into the middle, as you can see, and he'll have to get through for the blue. Not easy.
How
many sports can you watch and see a shot like that? You were right down the queue of Yize there. Unbelievable shot that was. Great work from our cameraman.
He struck that one really well. And that could be a match winner.
34. 35.
What's he? 42 the difference. The black and a red, and he'll be feeling a lot better in himself. Because he was starting to get a bit anxious, and he missed quite a few. He missed a black when he was on a maximum break, and then after that he missed another 2 or 3 blacks off the spot. And Michael came on strong from 5-0. As I mentioned earlier, breaks at 59, 82, 60, made a real fight back, but in the end it was always going to be a very difficult task. But quick glance round at the scoreboard. He's just 22 years of age. Big things expected from this very, very talented Chinese player, but he'll have learned a lot from this match after leading 5-0 and seeing 4 frames disappear. 55 in front.
Where is that?
Michael's
40.
coming back to the table, but barring snookers, it's Yize that eventually goes through to the next round, winning 6-4.
Yeah, Michael is still not happy. He doesn't think the ball went back in the correct place. Although he did put his hand up to say it was okay. playing this with a lot of top spin, I think, to hold for the black. And there you go.
1.
The black has to go in, otherwise there'll be a handshake. No, let's see.
Michael Holt,
I think-
1.
Yeah, he comes forward to
Thank you,
congratulate
very much,
Yize.
Michael Holt.
It was a great effort to come back from 5-0 to 5-4. But in the end, Yize, well, he'll be more than pleased because he got a little bit anxious. But he takes this match and goes through to the next round, winning 6 frames to 4.